Hey Leos, it's Faith. This is going to be you guys' reading for October 1st through the 15th, okay? So this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So of course that resonates with you, then this video could be for you. If it doesn't resonate with you, then pop your back and keep it pushing. Okay, so I'm not, again, I explained it in my other video. I'm not doing these videos in any particular order. I'm doing the videos based off of the zodiac signs who had the most views on my weekly horoscopes, probably within the last month. So you guys are up there, you guys are behind Scorpio, so you did pretty good. But let's see what we have going on hitherith. Oh yeah, also 50% off readings will end soon by the 1st. Leo, October 1st through the 15th. Some of you Leos could be dealing with a Libra. But also, some of you may be dealing with court cases. Could be child support. Some of you may be being taken to court. Who knows what you've done. Also, it could be, some of you, it may be revolving around divorce, separations, maybe being legally separated from somebody. But let's see what else is going to come out. Leo, October 1st through the 15th. Leo, October 1st through the 15th. Ooh. Some of you Leos could have a Cancer on your mind. Ooh. Yep, worry about money. You worry about finances. Some of you Leos somebody could possibly be a little bit behind on bills right now. The only way to get through it is you got to pay them bitches. I know you don't want to. I know, I understand. Sometimes just be like, screw it, but you have to, okay? Some of you possibly may be going through like a rough time, maybe whenever it comes to your job. This could even possibly represent maybe you suffered a job loss. Maybe this was 5 weeks ago in the month of May, and maybe you've been kind of like having a hard time getting back on your feet. But also this can represent a breakup. Some of you Leos within this first 2 weeks, you could possibly end up going through a breakup, or even if you're not going through a breakup, it seems like you're navigating through a situation, but you still feel like that something is missing, but you can't put your finger on what's missing. Is it the love? Is it the feeling of just feeling supported? Okay, it's one thing, for somebody to be able to support you through money. Okay, that's all great. But at the end of the day, somebody can support you with money and still you may feel alone in this person's presence. Some of you may be missing the Taurus because we have Taurus energy here. Okay, you're missing the love. Some of you Leos some of you Leos have broken up with your soulmate. Because even if we slide this over, I don't do reversals, but the Wheel of Fortune with the Lover's card can represent a chance meeting leading to love, your soulmate. You've broken up with this person. You're missing this person. That's what it is. Somebody's soul may be calling out for someone else, but it's almost just like they're not listening. They don't want to hear it. So now it's almost just like moving on. But you're kind of just like, where is on? Where is forward? Where is forward without this person? It's hard. I just get some of you guys are feeling lost. L-O-S-T. L-O-S-T. Lost. Capital letters. You're lost. You're trying to make it through. I talked about it in you guys' mid-month, and I don't know who it was that made a comment about it. Well, look, you're going to feel the way you feel. I'm just here to deliver the message. So if you don't want to listen to the message, if you don't want to accept the message, fine, move your ass on. It's that simple. But for you guys who have been here since day one, I'm going to keep it a buck, okay? I am. It's just what it is. So I just feel like that some of you are feeling like you lost somebody important, whoever this important person to you is. And so it's just like I said, it's just like some of you may possibly just be going in circles in your mind. Some of you also maybe even trying to convince yourself that you don't miss this person. It's almost just like, I'll be okay, I'll be okay. But like, why? Why are you trying to fake it? Some of you, it could even be this person to you, maybe even possibly at one point kind of like being your best friend. You may have did everything together, and now it's kind of just like you don't even exist in each other's eyes, and you can't fathom that. It's like, wow, it really got to this point. I wasn't expecting to get there. Some of you, this person may not want to be your friend, or you may not want to be their friend. I really do feel like you are missing the love that you once had. And even if you possibly are in a relationship, like I said, you still feel like that something is just like, it's not all there, you know? And you're trying to think, because you could be possibly feeling like, what is it? What is it that I don't have? Even if the person that you're dealing with has everything, it's still something that makes you contemplate over this situation if it's really where you need to be. Some of you Leos, it could have been another fixed sign person that you may be missing. Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio. Leo. October 1st to the 15th. Leo, 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 October 1st to the 15th. Yeah, you're not talking to somebody. Somebody may be blocked, or there's just no communication. Leos, I really hope you don't go get married to somebody that you really don't want to be with, because boy, oh boy, are you in for a rude awakening. Don't be that person. You're better than that. At the bottom, we have the sun. Okay, so this is you. All right, the sun, new beginnings. Okay. I feel like in a sense this even possibly represent rebirth, but for some reason some of you Leos may possibly even feel like even right now that your success could be blocked a little bit, and I'm not sure where that's coming from. Maybe you are putting too much emphasis on your personal life that you're forgetting that, you know, work is important as well. You know what? It's kind of weird. I'm looking at this card, and the way the sun is looking at me, I see like this part of his eyebrow is raised, and it's almost just like, I feel like when somebody raising their eyebrow, it's almost just like they're not sure about like what you're saying to them, if it's true or not. So some of you Leos could possibly be feeling that way about somebody that you're dealing with, that you're really not sure if you can trust what this person is saying to you or not, or vice versa. This person may be doing this to you. Because I get this big old, even though the sun is super positive, I get this big old, yeah, like thinking. Kind of like, oh, really? I don't know. I know, maybe I'm overanalyzing that one. I don't think so. I do get that. Like, I don't know about that. Clarify. And some of you, this could even possibly be you, maybe whenever it comes to like a new job or a new project or a new company, you could be maybe unsure about how this situation is going to go, or maybe just unsure if this is where you really need to be. Clarify the sign. Oh. We have the Three of Pentacles and we have the Ace of Cups. So, of course, this is new love. Could be a new project, which is what I was just talking about. I just said possibly about a new company, but maybe it's you second-guessing this connection, this new beginning, because it does think it's a new beginning. You know, and the Ace of Cups is freedom. You know, it also represents intuition. And then we have this Three of Pentacles. Yeah, didn't I just talk about marriage? Some of you Leos could be talking about marriage with someone. It could be another fire sign, could be water, it could be earth, doesn't matter. Also, some of you Leos may possibly be deciding to start to read more within these first 2 weeks. So you may be deciding to go to like libraries, or you may be reading up on Google, or for some reason I also get a seminar. Some of you Leos may possibly be thinking about going to some type of seminar, whatever that may be. What seminar? I don't know. But also this Three of Pentacles is about teamwork. It seems like some type of new project is going to come through for you through your career within the next 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. Okay? And you're going to be assigned to a team. So it's a group project, and I feel like you're going to be the leader of this, which I feel like this is something that you already want to do. Some of you, if it's not like a new project and you possibly are in your own business, it could be you possibly wanting to start another business on top of what you already have. Okay? I normally see this Three of Pentacles as like a card that can represent like friends. So some of you guys, there may be a new friend coming into your life, and that could possibly be why you're like, I don't know, because you may be trying to fill out what this person's intentions are. Or even if it's not a friend, it could be a relationship. You could be trying to figure out what is this person's intent when it comes to you guys maybe dating and stuff like that. But it's still very positive, even right there with that. But the thing is, the Ace of Cups isn't always about like personal connections in terms of like relationships, in terms of love. It could be friends, like I said. It could be a new friend group. It could be, like I said, new friends and a new company. It can go in a whole bunch of different ways. It doesn't have to just be strictly about, oh, this is a new love partner. No. It could be a new project, like I said. Some of you Leos, maybe if you are like a public speaker, this could be maybe you kind of like speaking at one of the seminar. I don't know, because for some reason I'm getting public speaking. Somebody may actually like give some words because you may have went through a certain type of experience and they want you to tell your experience to others. But that's good. What's in the current? You have the High Priestess. Another twin flame connection. High Priestess is sign of Cancer. I swear, you guys saw me shuffle the cards, okay? But again, this is definitely, there's twin flame connection right there. Because this is the divine feminine. So some of you Leos have already found your divine feminine. Doesn't have to just be a woman. Could be a guy too, But the High Priest is all about secrets, needing to trust your intuition. Again, I feel like some of you Leos are going to get married. I don't know why I get that. It probably won't be, I don't get this year. It may not be until like summertime, but I am picking it up strongly. But the High Priestess here, like I said, secrets, intuition. And I just talked about, you guys may decide to read more. She can be like, she's a psychic. She can sometimes be a nun. But most importantly, she's like a librarian. Because when you think about it, there's so much knowledge in a library if people would just take the time to sit down and actually read it. Hey, they say if you want to hide some shit from somebody, put it in a book. Because not a lot of people read. I mean, the ones who read, they get it. But there are a lot of people who don't read. People nowadays just skim, But still, this can represent an influential woman in your life. So it could be your partner. It could be your mom, sibling. It could even possibly be a child. Okay, if you Leos are possibly older and you have maybe a Cancer child, this person could be influential to you in some way. And this person could be influential to you in terms of maybe helping you channel through, or maybe helping you move through your emotions, maybe helping you heal your past traumas. But the thing is, the High Priestess never reveals everything, because some shit you just cannot handle. Some of you Leos may possibly be keeping a secret from somebody, or somebody's keeping a secret from you. Whatever that may be. Let's clarify the High Priestess. Clarify the High Priestess. Clarify the High Priestess. Clarify. Okay. Four of Wands. Perfection. Perfected work. Being happy. Three of Wands. It's like some of you are waiting on this happiness to come back into your life, because you may not necessarily be dealing with this connection right now. You guys could maybe be in separation. We have Aries is coming through. So some of you, it may be in Aries. Okay. But again, like I said, this is perfected work. This is also like making somebody happy. Some of you Leos could possibly be in an energy where it's kind of just like you're always so busy making everybody else happy that you could be waiting at the crossroads. I mean, you could be standing at the cliff waiting on this thing to be returned to you. Some of you may be waiting to hear from a Cancer or an Aries, because I feel like this is him standing at the cliff, waiting to see if what he gave up is going to come back to him. Because he normally lets go of things that no longer serve him. But he's happy. He's willing to let it go. Unlike the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is going to fight you tooth and nail to hang on to what they got. But the Three of Wands, he sees the bigger picture. Some of you Leos have let go of someone because you feel like that was the right thing to do. Even though this person makes you happy. I feel like some of you Leos, you think about this person all the time. Like they're on your mind heavily. Some of you Leos, some of you may be waiting on somebody to move in with you or move back in with you because you and this person may have lived together before. Some of you also may be possibly letting go of a property and maybe you're waiting on news back in regards to if it has been sold or not. Some of you, your company may be getting sold or acquired, but you don't know. That's what's being hidden. Some of you guys, if you're kind of like maybe weary about something just don't sit right whenever it comes to your job, it's because something's getting acquired. And that's what you guys don't know. You know how some people be acting kind of funny, like, what the fuck are you hiding? Yeah, that's what I feel like it is when it comes to your career. But even this Three of Wands can represent early stages of a relationship. So some of you Leos, like I said, you could be in the early stages of a relationship with somebody who you could have met online. Because this Three of Wands is meeting someone online. And they could be another fire sign person like yourself. But again, even this High Priestess here is that energy of kind of like some things still have not yet to be revealed. Especially if you and this person are kind of like moving things on pretty quickly. Sometimes I see the Three of Wands as kind of like a rebound because this is normally like I see this as the energy of somebody who may start a relationship too soon before they are completely over their previous one. And so, of course, it's going to be all fine and dandy at first, but then the more you get into it, it's going to be like, damn, this is some shit I should have paid attention to at the beginning. The Obstacle, Queen of Swords. Ooh, some of you Leos, there's a Cancer person icing you out. That's why I said you're waiting to hear from somebody. I kind of got that feeling. Even if you Leos are probably talking to somebody else, it's almost like you're still waiting to hear from this person. What the hell? We have the Queen of Swords, which is air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Being cold, being distant. You know, that's the obstacle. Some of you, somebody may not necessarily want to hear from you anymore. Or may not want to deal with you anymore. It could be vice versa, or you. You may not want to deal with somebody anymore. Because you may have possibly felt like this person was keeping secrets, wasn't being honest with you. This is an emotional affair. Because the thing is with the High Priestess, why she represents emotional affairs, because it goes back to what I was talking about. How things being hidden. You know? It's just like there's still some surface level stuff that somebody is just not being honest about. Hence why it may be hard for you to make this stable. Or even if it does become stable, it's still, somebody still feels like that the other person is just not being authentic, not being their authentic self. I don't feel like somebody is letting the other person in emotionally anymore. Because like I said, somebody has been cut off. It's either you or the other person. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Some of you are not paying attention to your intuition. Because this Empress with the Moon card are spiritual gifts. But also I see this as like possibly being an empath. Or being, like I said, a medium. Or being clairvoyant, clairaudient. Is it sentient? I think that's what I don't know. Something like that. But the moon, even the moon, secrets. That's what I'm saying. Who do you miss? You miss someone. The Empress represents unconditional love. Yeah, some of you Leos have cut somebody off. And this person may feel like that you don't love them, or vice versa. This person may feel like that you don't really love them. I mean, vice versa. You don't feel like they love you. The Empress, Taurus. But also, like I said, this is love that survives through the good time and the bad. Some of you Leos, you may possibly feel like that you don't know if this situation can be saved. when it comes to this person who you're still waiting to hear from. This person's on your mind. Even when you try to not have this person on your mind, they come in your mind. Like I said, some of you, in a way, some of you may maybe be psychically connected to this person in a way. Like, you guys both may kind of like come up in one another's dreams at nighttime specifically. Like, during the day, you could be fine, but at nighttime, that's whenever the real shit happens. And you're just like, damn, why did I just have a dream about that person? Well, there's some type of psychic connection there. Spiritual connection, without a doubt. Somebody's trying to act like they don't give a damn, but they really do. But somebody is trying to hold their ground. Somebody is trying to remain strong in their decision that they've made to cut the other person off. If you've got cut off, then this is where they're at. They didn't really want to cut you off. But somebody got tired of being a secret. Somebody got tired of the other person maybe not moving forward. So it's just like, well. Another thing too, somebody may have been secretly married and that didn't get disclosed. But who knows, they could have been separated or whatever the situation is. You know, another thing too with this moon card, this could represent, you know, like a writer. Right, okay. Some of you Leos may be journaling. You could be trying to write your feelings down. Because I feel like you have a lot of feelings for this person, but you could definitely feel like, you know what, I'm not saying shit else to you about how I feel because I've said enough. So you may decide to feel like that the solution here for that is just to write your feelings down. In the past, 5 of Pentacles, breakup, Taurus, okay? This could represent feeling a lack of love, lack of support, but this also could represent some of you may have lost out on money in the past. But this also is the energy of like feeling low vibrations, low self-esteem, having a sense of lack. Yeah, there was definitely a breakup in the past. That's what I'm saying. Somebody got tired of being a secret. Somebody got tired of being a third party. And it could have been a sense of somebody may have felt like that the other person may have been embarrassed to be seen or embarrassed of this relationship because just like it's too secretive. Like, why is this relationship so secretive? Whoa. Selfishness as well. Yeah, I knew it. Selfishness. Let me tell you something, Leos. If you're trying to teach somebody a lesson in regards to trying to get them back in the way they got you back, that's really not the way to go. And that may turn on you. So if that's what you're trying to do, if that's what you want to do, I'd advise you to take a step back and really think, is it really worth it? Okay? Because see, even here, the Emperor gets stuck in his ways, but also the Emperor is that person where he's a very hard worker. You know, he's going to give 150% when it comes to his career. But also, of course, the Emperor is the father. But the thing is, you know how sometimes parents do shit because they just don't know no better? The Emperor can be like that too sometimes. He may try to put you through things, through tests and stuff like that, to almost in a way teach you a lesson. So that's why I say I hope you're not doing that, because that would be wrong. Okay? Some of you guys may be feeling that you miss your father. We have Aries. But also control. Somebody wanted to be in control of the other person and then just like, that ain't happening. Somebody may have also tried to use money to control the outcome or to control the other person. And somebody finally got to the point where just like, nope, you can no longer control me. Yeah, it's almost just like you or the other person, somebody finally picked up on what somebody was doing in terms of like trying to be brutal in a way to like teach somebody a lesson because they feel some type of way. So somebody finally picked up on just like, oh, really? Yeah, I don't think so. We're not doing this game. But also some of you, somebody didn't know how to share their feelings in the past, which could have led to this breakup. Somebody's too busy trying to be so strong. Somebody's trying to be so tough and not be open about how they emotionally feel that it's almost like somebody decided to walk away. Like, I can't do this no more, you know? We have the Justice card. That's why I said some of you Leos, it could be a divorce. You could be divorcing from someone. But also, some of you could possibly even feel like that maybe it's better off for, well, you know what? The Five of Pentacles came first. So some of you may feel like that it may be better off for you and this person to be friends. But the thing is, this Five of Pentacles has a married couple in it. And they're with each other through thick and thin, through poverty, through homelessness. They're still there with one another. So some of you may feel like you lost that in someone, or somebody may have lost that in you. Because somebody felt like that their ego was more important than being honest about their feelings. Somebody's ego could have been not wanting to move forward into something solid and just keeping you dangling maybe. So now somebody's cut off. And the Justice card represents the scales and balances of the universe. It also represents separation, court cases, okay? That's why I said some of you Leos, there may even possibly be somebody who could possibly be suing you for something. Clarify the Justice card. Clarify the Justice card. Oh, it could be credit card debt, maybe. Clarify the Justice card. Clarify the Justice card. Whoa. Ooh. Yep. Somebody manifested what they really didn't want, and that's what happened. Somebody may have manifested a breakup, even though they really didn't want to break up with this person. But now here we are. Now it's happening, or it will happen. It's coming. So if you broke up with somebody else in the past and you're talking to somebody right now, doesn't seem like it's going to last long. I don't know what it is, but you just constantly manifesting this negativity. And it could be you manifesting this negativity in terms of thinking that people are trying to like maybe use you, abuse you, whatever it is. But yeah, this is like, sometimes this can even possibly represent like, I don't know why I get this energy. You're manifesting the wrong shit. Manifesting the wrong people. Whatever it is that you think you're manifesting that you... See, that's the thing. When you're manifesting something that you think you want and then you get it and you're just like, this shit is whack. The Tower is a fight, an argument, a breakdown. It could even be an unexpected breakup. Some of you may be trying to manifest back in an Aquarius, a Libra, Scorpio, Aries. There's going to be some type of battle going on in court if you have kids with somebody, or if it's in regards to some type of bill you didn't pay. There's going to be this, yeah, buddy. That would make sense what I said about the sun. Kind of like being unsure about what somebody's saying to you, because the magician the magician is the salesman. He knows exactly what to say to get out of a situation. But this time, you're not going to be able to talk your way out of this situation, because you have 3 major arcana. So it's like some type of breakdown is coming. A major breakdown is coming. Even if it's in regards to communication. This could even be somebody assuming something that's not even really happening. But you get into your fears and you don't think rationally. You just like, fuck it. Brrr, torpedo, everything. It's like, wow. Let's clarify this Tower and the Magician. Clarify the Tower and the Magician. But you know what happens? The Tower comes in to break up situations that you're not being honest about. And that's why I said, if some of you Leos are in a relationship and you know deep down that's not really where you want to be, hence why you might be keeping a secret, the Tower is about to come in and clear all that shit out. Ooh, what have you done? Yep. Well, Leos. Two of Pentacles, juggling. Yeah, the Tower could be somebody could realize that somebody's juggling. But we have the 8 of Swords. Didn't I tell you, you're manifesting the negativity. You're manifesting it. Some of you Leos may be possibly manifesting for somebody who did you wrong to get their karma, but guess what's going to happen? It's going to come back on you, because that's in the black and white. I think I saw the other day. If you follow Vedic astrology, That's in the text where it says you are not supposed to wish bad upon somebody if they do you wrong, because it's going to come back to you. Some of you are doing that because you just want somebody to get theirs for what they put you through. The best way through those situations is to just pray for them and be like, you know what? Even though this person did me wrong, I still hope that this person one day can find what they're looking for. That's it. That's all. That's the message. And leave it at that. But somebody here, like, that's not good enough. Like, you need to get your karma. Like, no. Because the Eight of Swords can represent the energy as well of, like, not time to move forward. Yeah, some of you Leos, this could even be a new relationship that you're trying to rush into, you're trying to move forward into, but the universe is saying it's not time for you to move forward because you really don't want that. And you're going to walk right back into the karmic fire. But whatever. You got to learn the hard way. Four of Swords. King of Swords. Yeah, this is like being okay. Like, even though I put in these positions, the Justice card with the Four of Swords to me is like being okay with where you're at. It also represents the end of conflict. So it's almost just like, and some of you, I feel like you've actually been, it's actually like you've been praying for a sign from the universe to let you know if this is where you should be, even though you know deep down inside it's not really where you should be. So it's almost just like there is going to be a new beginning created out of chaos, but it's what you wanted to begin with. King of Swords, being cold, shut down, not wanting to say how you feel. Sometimes not even necessarily being interested. You know, I really thoroughly enjoy the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, but the issue is they can be such assholes to one another because they both been hurt. Let's clarify the Four of Swords. Clarify the Four of Swords. Ooh. Yep. Three of Pentacles. Oh, it's not over. It is not over. Whoever it is that you have history with. Seven of Pentacles. Investments. Investing your time. Feeling boxed in. Some of you, even though it is the end of conflict and you may possibly be in a new situation that doesn't give doesn't give you the conflict that maybe you went through with this person here, you still don't know if you're wasting your time or not. Yeah, but the Hierophant with the, oh damn, sorry. This is a karmic lesson. Whew. Well, Leos, that's why I said you're about to go through a karmic lesson. Likely, it seems like with a person. Could be a Sagittarius. Yep, could be a Sagittarius, could be a Taurus, Capricorn. When you come in off of a lie, guess what the fuck happens? It ends on a lie. If you want to know the end, look at the beginning. So if you come into a situation knowing that the love you have for someone else has not gone away, and you start a new situation knowing good and hell well that you're not there, I mean, come on. That's not really being fair to the other person. Clarify the King of Swords. 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 Ooh. Clarify the King of Swords. Clarify the King of Swords. Now, I'm just going to be copacetic with you. Some of you Leos, if you were expecting a good outcome in a court situation, I'm just being honest, I don't see it being a good outcome. Queen of Wands, yep. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Clarify the King of Swords. Clarify the King of, whoa. Impatient. Yep. See, that's the thing. Somebody may have moved on in this situation to possibly prove a point to the other person that they can move on. But that's not the way. Because clearly somebody is not being honest about where their soul lies. But they feel like maybe through this situation, maybe through me being in this situation, I'll be able to get over what I left behind, even though I feel so strongly about that person. Not good. Somebody's wearing a mask in this situation. It could be you, because there you are. But it could also be the other person if you're dating a fire sign. Somebody's wearing a mask. somebody is settling. This ain't good. This is not good. That's why I said, even though the sun is positive, I was getting a totally different message, and I was correct. Oh, Leos. So this has been your reading. I know it's probably not ideal, but guess what? Everything can't be sunshine, rainbows, and unicorn ass glitter, because that would be false. So this has been your reading. Hope it helped, and see you later.